Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, I guess we're going to talk about Trump, the Medal of Honor, a story, and equivalence. So Trump continued his long history of comments explaining that he doesn't understand the military, its customs, traditions, or values. He said, "We gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets, or they're dead." Adding, "She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman, and they're rated equal." There's obviously a lot wrong with the statement when it comes to values, but there's also a lot of things the former Commander-in-Chief said that are factually inaccurate. So I'm going to tell you the story of one of my favorite Medal of Honor recipients. Her name was Mary Walker. She got her medical degree in New York, and when the war broke out, she tried to join the Army as a surgeon, but they wouldn't let her. Since she was an abolitionist, she didn't give up. She was offered a job as a nurse, but instead chose to volunteer as a civilian surgeon for the Union Army. She was at Bull Run. She worked at a hospital in D.C. treating the wounded. She then worked as a field surgeon near the Union lines in Fredericksburg. By 1863, she was, quote, contract acting assistant surgeon with the Army of Cumberland, then was appointed to serve with the 52nd Ohio Infantry. As a side note, during this period, she wore pants with a knee-length skirt over them. She would cross the lines to treat civilians. Back in 1862, she wrote to the War Department and offered to become a spy. They said no. She likely did it anyway, though there's no admission on her part, to my knowledge, even after she was captured by the Confederates as a spy. I guess Trump wouldn't like her. Remember when he said, quote, "I like people that weren't captured," when talking about POWs? Well, she spent months as a POW before being released during a prisoner exchange, which I'm sure Trump probably could have got a better deal. After the war, she fought for women's suffrage. She also wanted a retroactive commission to acknowledge her years of service to the military. Army JAG determined there was no precedent for a woman to receive a commission, but recommended that she be acknowledged for her role. This led President Johnson to personally award her the Medal of Honor, which is funny in a way because they broke precedent by awarding it to a mere civilian. In 1916, an act of Congress created separate Army and Navy roles for the Medal of Honor. Because she did not have the commission she asked for and was therefore really not part of the military, like officially, her Medal of Honor was rescinded. As a historical footnote, some surgeons who were men and were also not part of the military were allowed to remain on the roll. In 1977, her Medal of Honor was restored, making her one of 8 civilians to receive the award and the only woman. Frontline surgeon, spy maybe, the prisoner of war. Medal of Honor recipients are all different. They range from the warriors you know to the conscientious objectors who never fired a shot. They share one thing. They risk their lives showing conspicuous gallantry above and beyond the call of duty. What about the Presidential Medal of Freedom? It can be awarded to any person recommended to the president for an award of the medal, or any person selected by the president upon their own initiative. Who did Trump award it to? Mostly sports stars, professional baseball, basketball, and football players, golfers, stuff like that. More than half of the people Trump gave the medal to were sports people. Maybe he just mostly gave it to the people he wanted to meet. You know, people he doesn't think were losers and suckers. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.